Hi, welcome back. So yes, this is part 2 of the Enterprise Configuration Service series. In this episode we're going to be talking about the architecture. So if you haven't seen the first episode, which is where we gave the background of ECS, why it exists and why it's useful, there's a link in the video description for the playlist, so you can jump back and watch that video first. It would be useful. So yeah, this one, architecture, let's jump straight into it. Yeah, here's the architecture diagram. You can see that ECS is a container-based server. So in this demo, I'm going to be running it locally using Docker Compose. We have a getting started repo, which allows you to just clone the repo and very easily get set up. I'm going to show you that. And also in that repo, there's some examples of config which you can play with and get up to speed with strategies. So we'll go through that as well. So yes, we have the ECS server that can be run anywhere, Kubernetes, Fargate, whatever you need. It communicates with a Git repository, so we're going to create an empty Git repository for the server to talk to. It needs access to an encryption key, either on Azure, GCP, or AWS. So it will need that key in advance and some credentials for the key. And these are the different user types. So we have normal users who can manage config, and if they got the right permissions, they can also look at the compilation strategies and edit them. We have the admin user, which can create users and manage strategies as well. Users in ECS can have access to various parts of the config, so it's not necessarily all of the config. So you've got an admin user who has access at root level, but you can add users at any level, such as a team or a particular function where their config lives and they need to be able to edit. And also we have the pipeline users. So obviously this could be any of these users, but it's typical to set up a service account for your pipelines to run with, and those would have access to the various parts of config they need. So that's the ESS architecture taken care of. Hopefully you have an understanding of the different components, how they fit together. So that's it for part 2 of this video. Part 3, we're going to install ECS. So hopefully I'll see you there.